Samuel Peterson, SamuelPeterson.
And you're the fire chief for?
Fire chief of Oakfield Township Fire Department.
Go ahead, give us the rundown. What happened here today?
Just after 5 o'clock this morning, we got a call out for a house fire. And upon arrival, we were then discovered there was a second house involved. And through the process of extinguishing the fire and looking for causes, that's when we discovered there may be gas leaks in the area. And shortly after 10:30, we put out a request to evacuate the area, just due to the information that we had at that time, with an abundance of caution, because we don't want anything happening to our public. We decided to put that evacuation out. And since working with the various groups that are on scene here, we do feel safe now in lifting that evacuation notice and allowing people to get back to their lives. Very shortly, about 45 minutes from now to an hour, somewhere in there, we're going to have one lane of M57 back open. This is a very congested road, so it's important to get that open back up for the traffic.
How many people were evacuated?
Well, actually, from a point, we had 3 homes involved in gas leaks that we have found at this point. And from there, we evacuated between Lapley Avenue and Wabasis Avenue.
Approximately how many homes is that, just given that this is a more rural area?
Maybe 20 homes and about 4 businesses.
And everyone was able to get out easily?
Yes.
Scary day though, weird situation. Can you talk to me, how many times have you seen a gas leak here?
We have gas leaks from time to time, just like every area does. Just not tied together in this fashion, where we started out with a home fire and then discovered the gas leaks, and what we thought may have come through the gas lines could have been a lightning strike hitting one of the gas lines and going through the wiring. Also could have been something as simple as a power line coming down in the area and energizing there. So that's still under investigation. We're really not sure what it comes down to yet at this point, but those are the areas we're looking into.
And so you're still investigating what you're saying, the connection between the gas leak and the fire?
Correct.
And it is possible that lightning from the storms could have
That is very possible.
triggered all of this?
Yes.
What's the status of the homes? You said in total 3 homes were involved in a fire?
2 homes were involved with fire damage. The 3rd home just had a gas leak. So,
Any injuries in those 2 house fires?
no injuries. Everybody was out just fine.
Can you talk to me about how fast you have to get here in a case like that? Because it's if there's not much damage, everyone was able to get out okay. Are you proud of the work you did here today?
I'm very proud of the work we did here today. I've got a great group of guys, and the surrounding townships who came in to help us. Cortland Township, they sent a great group of guys over. Spencer Township came down and helped out. It's not something we could do on our own. It definitely takes a conglomeration when we get out here in the outlying areas.
Well, because fire and gas definitely don't mix, too.
Fire and gas do not mix.
So you have to be
Absolutely.
And so now you guys said you feel safe lifting the evacuation order. Has anything changed since you put the order in place?
Yes, there's been extensive testing going on back behind me here with the gas company going up and down the road with their detection equipment. I cannot speak to that because I don't know how that works, but they've been in very close working contact with us throughout this situation.
Are the people on in the street too going to be able to still turn on their gas stoves and that kind of a thing if they have them, or is that not out of commission at the time? They shut the gas off?
No, There's only 3 houses right now that are affected by the gas being shut off, and that's the 3 that were initially involved.
And are those people, the 2 houses that had fires, are they displaced?
Yes. They're going to need to get some pretty extensive work done before they can re-enter their homes.
I think I'm good, Julie. I don't know if you have any more. And we can also go ahead.
Just clear. So the original house fire, do you know what caused that? Was that from gas, or is that still under investigation?
That's the part we're still looking into at this point. We're not sure what came before what. So,
But a fire led you to discover the gas leak.
correct, yes.
And if we can shift over to DTE.
Yeah, do you have anything on our list?
If we can,
Sure.
You'll just start by saying and spelling your first and last name.
Absolutely. My name is Scotty Kehoe, Scotty Kehoe,
So, and your official title.
Director of Gas Operations, DTE Energy.
What's your understanding of how these 2 are connected? The fire and the gas leak and possibly lightning being what brought them together?
Sure. So this morning we did experience some external source energizing our facilities with the current that actually did lead to the 3 gas leaks that were mentioned earlier. 2 of those were gas leaks in the yard, so they were far enough away from the building that they did not have any impact on the building, and the 3rd one did take place at the building wall of one of the homes. At this point in time, we don't know what actually caused that initial leak, or excuse me, what actually caused that initial energizing. So we will work with the fire department to determine what the initial cause was.
Do you believe it's storm related no matter what? It could be like lightning or down power line?
Yes, we do.
It's something to do with the storm.
We do believe that the storm activities last night led to some external influence on our facility, energizing our facility.
But what that was, still don't know because you have to figure it out.
Correct, yes. That is correct. So at this point in time, we don't know the specific source, but we do see evidence that it was some activity last night. We did not have any leaks present prior to the storm weather last night, and we do have evidence that it was some electrical current that ended up energizing our facilities.
How often does stuff like this happen?
Very rare. It is very uncommon for there to be any type of electrification. I mean, we have lightning strikes; those occur. Lightning strikes homes. Lightning strikes other facilities, so those do occur. But to have something like this where it's multiple addresses is very uncommon, and that's why we're, out of an abundance of caution, as the fire chief said, we're taking other precautions to just verify that everybody else in the community is safe.
You're going to lift the evacuation order soon, correct? Or has it already been lifted?
The fire department actually initially implemented the evacuation order, so in alignment with the fire department, we do support their decision to lift that evacuation order, and at this time we see no concern with customers returning to their homes.
What work still has to be done out here with your crews that remain on scene?
So that what we will actually continue to do out here is we will continue to what we call leak survey the area. Again, out of just the proactive and good prudence, we want to ensure that our customers do have that confidence that their facilities, the underground facilities, are safe. And so we will continue to leak survey the area throughout the day. That involves both a driving unit that will drive over our main along the highway and detect any potential leaks. We also have employees that are walking the service lines, so they will actually walk with leak detection equipment over the service lines and verify that there are no additional concerns. At this point in time, the great news is we have no additional concerns. So it does, all appearances at this point, it was limited to those 3 addresses that we discussed earlier.
You have anything else? You have anything else you want to add?
No, the only thing that I would add is we are incredibly grateful to the fire department and their response, as well as the county.
They didn't call you, yeah.
It's just a wonderful partnership that we have, and we're so grateful for our first responders and the way both the township and the county have stepped up. It's really a blessing for us.
Thank you for your time.